What happens when one of Hollywood's most admired women suddenly finds herself facing a future she never planned for? For Nicole Kidman, the answer may be more emotional than anyone expected. After years of being seen as one of Hollywood's most glamorous and powerful stars, Nicole is now opening up about something deeply personal: the uncertainty, fear, and vulnerability that can come when life suddenly changes direction. In a moody British Vogue photo shoot, Nicole appeared dressed in red, standing in the rain with the kind of expression that seemed to say more than words ever could. But it was what she said about her future that truly caught attention. For simple words, but behind them was a much bigger story. Nicole admitted there was a time when she felt extremely fearful and deeply vulnerable. And when you think about everything she has experienced throughout her life: fame, marriage, heartbreak, motherhood, career pressure, and living under the constant spotlight of Hollywood, those words hit differently. Because Nicole Kidman has spent decades appearing strong in front of the world. But now she is admitting that even she doesn't always know what comes next. She explained that at one point, she had a choice. She could curl up and hide from everything happening around her. Or she could continue moving forward, and Nicole chose to move forward. But perhaps the most surprising part of her confession was this: she says the future is completely unknown to her right now. Imagine that! A woman who has spent decades carefully building one of the most successful careers in Hollywood is now standing at another crossroads, admitting that she doesn't know what fate has planned next. And after her split from Keith Urban, those words have created even more interest in what is really going on inside Nicole Kidman's life. Nicole and Keith were once seen as one of entertainment's strongest couples. Their relationship lasted through the pressures of fame, demanding careers, and life into very different worlds. Nicole became a Hollywood icon, known for powerful performances and dramatic transformations on screen. Keith became one of country music's biggest names, spending years performing in front of enormous audiences. Together, they appeared to have found a balance. But life has a way of changing even when you think you know exactly where you're going. And now Nicole is talking openly about uncertainty. She says, fate is fate. Maybe that is the way she is trying to understand this new chapter. Sometimes things happen when they happen. Sometimes you cannot control the timing. And sometimes the future arrives before you're emotionally ready for it. Nicole's story is especially interesting because this isn't the first time she has had to rebuild herself after love changed her life. Long before Keith Urban, there was another marriage that placed Nicole at the center of Hollywood's biggest spotlight. Her marriage to Tom Cruise. At the time, Nicole was young and deeply in love. But she says people warned her about what marrying one of the biggest movie stars in the world could do to her own career. She remembers people telling her that the relationship could seriously affect her professional future. But Nicole's answer was simple: she didn't care. She was in love. And when you're young and completely in love with someone, career calculations can seem unimportant. Nicole has revealed that she was willing to take that risk. She basically thought, if love is real, why should she be afraid of what it might cost professionally? But after marrying Tom, she says she increasingly became known in the public as his wife. And that's when those old warnings came back. People essentially said, "See, we told you." But Nicole's response showed something important about who she was at that time. She was willing to give everything up for love, even her career. She believed that if she lost something professionally because she had chosen love, then so be it. That is a remarkable thing to hear from someone who would eventually become one of the most respected actresses in the world. Because today, Nicole Kidman is not simply remembered as someone's wife. She built a career that became entirely her own. She won major awards. She played characters that shocked audiences. She constantly changed her appearance, her voice, her style, and her entire personality for different roles. And perhaps that experience taught her something. No matter what happens in your personal life, you can still continue becoming who you are meant to be. That may be why her latest comments about the future are so powerful. Nicole is once again facing uncertainty, but she isn't saying she has all the answers. In fact, she is admitting the exact opposite. She doesn't know. And there is something strangely powerful about that honesty. We often expect celebrities to appear as if they have everything under control. Perfect homes, perfect careers, perfect relationships, perfect lives. But Nicole's comments remind us that fame does not protect anyone from uncertainty. You can be an A-list star and still wake up wondering what happens next. You can have everything people dream of and still feel vulnerable. And you can be nearly 60 years old and still find yourself beginning a completely new chapter. But Nicole isn't closing her heart. In fact, she says she is keeping it open for whatever comes next. That may be the most important part of her story. Instead of saying that her past has made her afraid to love again, she seems to be choosing openness. Instead of hiding, she is moving forward. And perhaps Nicole's unexpected new chapter is also allowing the world to see another side of her. Because behind the elegant dresses, red carpet appearances, and dramatic movie roles is someone who apparently still wants freedom. Someone who still wants to disappear into a crowd. Someone who just wants to dance. Yes, Nicole Kidman has made another surprising revelation. She has gone clubbing, and not just quietly showing up for a few minutes. Nicole described a schedule that sounds completely different from what many people might expect from an Oscar-winning Hollywood star. Dinner at 10:30 at night. The club at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then she dances. Sometimes, she says, she even wears a wig so people won't recognize her. Think about that for a moment. One of the most famous faces in the world, hiding beneath a wig just so she can dance and feel free. And Nicole has a simple explanation for it. She needs it. That statement says a lot. For decades, Nicole's face has been photographed, filmed, analyzed, and discussed. Every hairstyle, every dress, every appearance, every relationship, every public statement. Imagine living with that kind of attention. Maybe sometimes the only way to feel free is to become someone nobody recognizes. And apparently, Nicole's wigs have become such a recognizable part of her transformations that some even have fan accounts online. But Nicole doesn't seem bothered by the fascination. Instead, she talks about changing her look with genuine excitement. She once had to dye all of her hair red. And surprisingly, she says she loves being a redhead, but she also loves changing. That word changing may actually describe Nicole Kidman's entire life. She changes for movie roles. She changes her appearance. She changes careers. She moves through relationships. She experiences heartbreak, and then she keeps going. Maybe that is what makes her story so fascinating. Nicole Kidman has never been someone who stayed exactly the same. The young actress who fell in love with Tom Cruise eventually became an independent Hollywood powerhouse. The woman people worried would lose her career became one of the industry's most celebrated performers. The star, constantly photographed by the public, still finds a way to put on a wig and disappear onto a dance floor. And now, after another unexpected turn in her personal life, she is facing a future she says she cannot predict. But she is still moving. That image of Nicole standing in red in the rain may be the perfect symbol of where she is right now. Rain can represent sadness, uncertainty, a storm. But she isn't hiding from it. She is standing in it. And maybe that is the real message behind everything she has said. Life will sometimes take you somewhere you never expected to go. You may feel afraid. You may feel vulnerable. You may not know what the future holds. But eventually, you have to make a decision. Do you curl up or do you go forward? Nicole Kidman appears to have made her choice. She is going forward. Maybe without knowing exactly where she will end up. Maybe without knowing what love, work, or life will look like next. But with her heart still open, And perhaps that is what makes this moment different. This isn't Nicole pretending everything is perfect. This is Nicole admitting that life is uncertain. But instead of allowing that uncertainty to destroy her, she seems determined to accept it. Things come around when they come around. Those words could be Nicole's way of saying that she is done trying to control every chapter before it begins. After everything she has experienced, perhaps she has learned that some things simply arrive when they are meant to. A new role, a new beginning, a new love, or even a new version of yourself. Right now, nobody knows exactly what Nicole Kidman's next chapter will look like. And according to Nicole herself, she doesn't know either. But perhaps that is what makes the future exciting. For someone who has spent her entire life transforming, maybe the next transformation has already begun. So, will Nicole find herself embracing a completely new life after her split? Will she throw herself even deeper into her work? Will she continue surprising everyone with bold new roles and unexpected transformations? Or will the woman who once risked everything for love eventually open her heart to another unexpected romance? Only time will tell. But one thing seems clear. Nicole Kidman may feel vulnerable. She may be facing a future she never expected. And she may not know where fate will take her next, but she is not standing still. Whether she is posing in the rain, walking onto a movie set, changing her hair, putting on a wig, or secretly dancing at 1 o'clock in the morning, Nicole Kidman is still moving forward, and maybe, just maybe, her most unexpected chapter is still waiting to begin. What do you think about Nicole Kidman's emotional confession and her decision to keep moving forward? Do you think her biggest new chapter is still ahead of her? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my channel for more celebrity stories, shocking updates, and Hollywood drama.